Hello Hello, students. Today we are going to discuss the Unit 3 of Subject Management Information System. As I will try to complete this unit in my 4 videos. We can see this unit managing data sources is divided into 4 parts. As a first part, it includes need for data management, challenges, independency, redundancy, data consistency, and administration. Second part include database management system, concept, field, record, table, view, report, queries. And in fourth part, we will cover data warehouse and data mining. And in fifth part, we will cover DBMS lab. So as per the first part, the first topic is the need for data management. What is the need for data management? Before discussing the need of data management, I just want to tell you what is data. Data is information. Like you are a student, your information, if I want to collect the information of yours, then what information I will need? I will take your roll number, I will take your email address, I will take your home address, I will take your father name, I will take your marks status. So these are the information, and combinedly this information very helpful for data management, for database management. So what is the need of data management? Need of data management, when we gather the data, then it is obvious we have to manage that data. So for data management is a practice for collecting, organizing, protecting, and storing. We have to remember these 4 keywords. Collecting, like we are collecting the information for in the example of a student, we are collecting the information of student roll number, name, email address, father name, marks. Organizing, now we have to organize that data. Suppose in your MBA class there are 60 students, then we will organize this data in a form of table. Protecting, we will protect that data, we will secure that data so that any unauthorized person who is not authorized cannot access that. Storing, then after collecting the information, we have to store that information. So need for data management having some benefits. What are these benefits? First is visibility. If I will manage the data, then the data visibility will be increases. If so, for example, if there are 60 students in our MBA class, and if we maintain all the data of 60 students, and if any person in our college, suppose director ma'am want to see your data, then I'll give to director ma'am. If the HOD sir want to see that data, I'll give to HOD sir. So visibility of data is increased if we properly manage the data. If the data is having all the fields, suppose we are maintaining the student data, and student data is having all the information like their address, email address, their mobile number, father name, and their marks, their grade, all the information. Then suppose the registrar office want to see the address and roll number of a student, then we can easily give the information related to this. So the visibility of data is increases. Reliability is also the benefit of effective. If we are maintaining the data, if we are managing the data properly, then obviously the reliability of data is high. If the data is up to date and it is reliable, then it will definitely help the organization people. If the data is up to date, suppose any student change the address from Ghaziabad to Gurgaon, then we used to update that data, and all the college or where the student information is there for that particular student, we have to change that information as per the need, as per the requirement. Then the reliability of data will be increases. Security means we are protecting the data, so it cannot be lost. We are storing the data on multiple places for their backup and recovery. We are giving the authorized access, so unauthorized person cannot access that data. Scalability. Data management allow organization to effectively scale the data and usage occasion with repeatable process to keep data and metadata up to date. Scalability of data is also the benefit of effective data management solution. Now comes to the second topic. Second topic is challenge of data management. What challenges we are facing nowadays to managing the data? What type of challenges we are facing? First is data, large volume of data. As we can see nowadays, the data size increases day by day. There are many more data in the form of text, in the form of image, in the form of audio, in the form of video. So this is the biggest challenge, how to manage that large amount of data. Next challenge for data management, data storage in many places. If the data is stored on many places, then if change occur at one place, suppose the student data is stored on 3 places. First in director office, second in registrar office, and third is account office. If the student address changes at one place, then there is a need to change the address on all 3 places, here also and here also, in account office as well as in registrar office as well as in director office. So data storage on many places is also a biggest challenge for managing the data. Third challenge is data quality. The quality of data should be maintained. If the quality is not maintained, then it is useless for any company, for any college. So to maintaining the quality of data is also a biggest concern. Lack of process and system. There are lack of technical persons. There is a lack of tools to process the data. So it is a biggest challenge to lack of process and system. Next is data integration. Basically, that integration is related to data integrity. This is the concept and process that ensure accuracy, completeness, and consistency. We have to remember these 3 words. Data should be complete, data should be accurate, and data should be consistent. Lack of skilled resources. This is also a biggest challenge, because if a person, if a company, if an organization is a hire a person who is not skilled to handle the data, then it is very much problematic to an organization how that unskilled person to handle that data. Data security. It is a significant challenge that causes concern among organization. Data security threat can come from variety of sources: hackers, insider threat, and natural disaster. Means data security is also a biggest challenge. Your data can be hacked by hacker, your data can be lost with some natural disaster like flood or fire, or data can be made wrong by some human error. So data security is also a biggest challenge. These 7 challenges we have to remember for exam. Next topic is data independency. Data independency is very interesting topic, and it is very important for exam purpose. Data independency, here the name independency. Independency means if you are changing the data at one level and it is independently changed and its reflection is not on other level. Let's discuss with the help of this diagram first. There are 3 levels. External level, this is also called view level. Suppose you are booking a ticket. This is also called view level. Suppose you are booking a movie ticket. Then at the external level, you are only viewing the form where the berth number or seat number is there, name is there, cost is there, and OK button is there. User is viewing the form. At the logical level, when the database administrator make the table, then at the logical level, he decided which field he have to make the primary key, which data type he have to use for the name. Like for name, he will take the character. Like the age, for age, he will take the number. For seat number, he will take the integer. So this is the logical level where the logics are defined. Physical level is the 3rd level where the data is stored. Now comes to the data independency, logical data independency and physical data independency. Logical data independency means if you are doing any change in logic. then its changes does not reflect on external level. We can understand this with the help of example. Suppose for the name field, suppose for a field name, there is a field at the time of creation of table. I will explain you how to create a table in my next video. Name field, we have taken a data type character 20, its limit. Okay, this is done on the logical level. This logical level changes does not reflect the external level or the view level where user is seeing the form. So if you are doing change in logic, its effect does not reflect on external level. This is called the logical level data dependency. Yeah, logical data independency. Next is physical level data dependency. If you are doing any changes at physical level, these changes does not reflect on logical level as well as on external level. If we are doing any change at physical level data is storage, we are increasing the data storage, we are increasing the memory size, we are making the replicas, making copy of data, that is on the third level, and these changes are not reflected on logical level as well as on external level, then this will called the physical data independency. So now I think it is clear. Physical data independency, when you are doing change in physical level, its changes does not reflect on upper both level. Physical data independency. Logical data independency, if you are doing any changes if you are doing changes in logic, then its reflection does not reflect on external level. That is called logical data independency. Next topic is data redundancy. Redundancy is also called duplicacy. Sometimes there is a requirement to store the data on multiple places. Like in our college, student data is maintained on various departments. In director office, student data is also there. In registrar office, student data is also there. In account office, registrar data is student data is also there. So in director office, registrar office, account office, student data, here also, here in registrar and account, all these three departments having the student data. So data is redundant if it is on multiple places, means data is duplicate. In one table, data can also be duplicated, like in this table student, here we can see 101, 102, 103, 104, 102. The information of Sonu is repeated in the student data. So this is called data redundancy or data duplicacy. If the duplicate data is present more than one place on a single table, this is redundancy. If that same data, suppose this field is not there, but this data is present on multiple departments, in registrar, in account, and as well as in director office, then this is also called redundancy. Redundancy means duplicacy. If the duplicated data is having, if the same data is having more than one places, this is called data redundancy. Next topic is data consistency. Consistency means if you are doing changes on one place, as we have discussed, data redundant data is in multiple places. Suppose the student data is on director office, registrar office, as well as in account office. If the student, suppose this student Sonu, this student 102 Sonu in this table has changed its mark has been changed from 60 to 80. Then this changes should be at director office, should be at registrar office, should be at account office. Otherwise, the data consistency will be lost. Consistency means data, if there is changes at one place, then that changes should be all the places where the same copy of data is exist. Because the student Sonu data is exist in director office, registrar office, as well as an account office. All these fields having in three offices, if we are doing changes only in marks, only in director office, suppose we do changes 80 in this table, director office table, but in registrar and account, if we forget to do changes, then the data consistency will be lost, and at that time data will be called inconsistent data. Consistency, if you are doing changes all the places simultaneously, data consistency maintained. But if you will forget to do changes on other places and you are doing changes only in one place or two places, then that will be called data inconsistency. Last topic is data administration. Data administration. Administration means we are administrating, we are monitoring, we are maintaining, and we are managing. We have to remember these 3M: monitoring, maintaining, and managing. Data administration, when the data is large, data is huge, there are 200 students in MBA, and we have to make the data in a tabular form, then we have to monitor that data time to time. If there is changes, suppose any student did change in their address, then we have to do that change properly, and we have to monitor that these changes must be reflect all the department where that where that data is exist. We have to maintain the data. If we if the any student left the program, then we have to delete that data. We, if any student enter in a program, then we have to add that data, manage the data. When all the data size is very huge, then we have to manage the data also. So data administration is a very big task for the data administration. Many organizations hire the data administrator who administer the data, who control the data, who manage the data, who maintain the databases, and all over things related to data done by data administrator. So data administration, you are maintaining, managing, monitoring, all the things comes under the category of data administration. So let's revise quickly what we have completed today. We have completed that first part, need for data management need, challenges for data management. What are the challenges nowadays we are facing? Data independency. In it, we have learned the physical and logical data independency, data redundancy, duplicacy of data consistency. How, if the data is changed at one place, then it should be, that change should be reflected on all places. Data administration, managing, monitoring, and maintaining the data comes in the data administration. So this is this is our first video. In next video, I will cover next topic, database management system. Okay, thank you, student. Thanks for watching.